Hi, this is Mayor Jim Fiorentini. Welcome to another edition of Minute with the Mayor. Tuesday night, I introduced my fiscal year 19 budget to the City Council. My budget had two priorities: schools and police. In the school department, I provided for a $5 million public education spending increase, 6.3% increase, probably the largest percentage increase in the state, certainly one of the largest. This increase will allow us to keep all of the programs that we have and add a few more programs to increase our performance levels in the Haverhill Public Schools, which are already good. In the police department, I added a new gang unit to be headed by a new lieutenant to concentrate on these gangs who we're all so worried about in this city. We're going to concentrate them and send a clear message. We don't want you here in the city of Haverhill. We also announced a new partnership with a gang unit that's out of Lowell, Massachusetts, called UTEC. They've had tremendous success in Lowell in taking young people who are inclined to be in gangs, persuading them that there's another better life for them, and even taking some kids who are in gangs, finding them jobs and getting them out of gangs. They're coming to Haverhill, and we'll be making the official announcement on Tuesday. My budget was generally well received, but there is a group on the school committee and to a certain extent on the City Council that wants to spend more. They want to do it in either of two ways: by draining our reserves, which are necessary to keep our bond rating and keep our city fiscally stable, or, in the case of some school committee members, by going for what's called an override. An override is an override of Proposition 2.5 and would allow us to tax above the 2.5% limits. I am totally opposed. I indicated that both at the school committee budget hearing and at the City Council level. Overrides are for dire emergencies, not for everyday operating budgets. This is not a time for an override. Many of our citizens, their wages have stagnated over the years. They're hurting. This is not the time, and I will not support an override. I made that absolutely, positively clear. My budget has a long way to go. It's now the council's budget. They'll consider it, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully we'll work together to make Haverhill even greater than it is today. This is Mayor Jim Fiorentini. I'll be back next week with another edition of Minute with the Mayor. Thanks for listening.